today. So it was stillness most of the time, the entire day, and I was not looking at any result today. And do we have some those kind of days in our life when we don't invest our energy in expecting something? Like see whether it is possible to have a day when one is just into doing something, or just in the feeling of the things that is happening around. So today was such kind of a day, and I didn't realize when I was doing it. I was just not inclined to think about the outcome. So I kind of pat myself in the back, saying that um, this is the first step towards becoming very still in mind, you know. And so many times we in the past videos also I have emphasized about having stillness of mind, but just saying it doesn't mean that we know it, we realize it, right? So it happens on its own, and maybe it has happened because I have kept contemplating on the subject, I kept listening to the subject, and I tried to learn a bit at a time. I don't ever let go of any opportunity where I can listen to something. If somebody is saying about stillness, it's a, it's a very favorite subject of mine, whether it is Deepak Chopra, whether it is Wayne Dyer, whether it is Michael Beckwith, whether it is Vishen Lakiani, or whoever it may be. And I have been reading also so many authors, and maybe that is the result why today I experience that stillness. I'm perfectly okay right now, and but I'll observe few things uh, which are very significant, so so that when you become still, you also kind of recognize what is coming up, what is the result of those stillness. The first thing is the mind is not uh, kind of hopping around, it is at one place, and even if you try to think about the results and the positive things in favor of your, like say it defining your achievement, then also the mind is not rushing towards that, right? So that is the stillness of mind. It is the first step though. I don't say that I have achieved much, but this is the first step when the mind is not inclined to think about the result. The second thing is, it is, even if you try to give it is very positive outcome, also it is not hopping, it is not rushing towards that, right? So these are the two significant um, things, experiences that I am experiencing right now. And how it has definitely conserved my energy. Mm, and do am I feeling something inside? Yes, I am feeling. So what are those feelings? It is uh, still the residues of worries, although the positive things are not kind of aspired for. the negative things, the thought about the negative things are still and when the positive is still not there, so there is nothing to negate the worries. And why should it negate? So that is the thought which has come to me right now, and I now mm, am thinking about the worry separately. It has nothing to do with the positive outcome, and my effort to kind of balance the negative with the positive, that effort is not there. And why I was doing that? Because at the end, like say, we are all trained to give us our mind to think about something, so many things happening in the day, to experience gratitude rather than the failure. So that is why our mind has been, except since last few days, my mind has been trained to recognize the good from the bad, and if there are bad, there are still many things happening uh, which are good. And I express my gratitude for the good that has happened during that day, and I kind of uh, get still on the worries, and that should be the practice. It is not like balancing the worries with the good things that have happened during the day, but wait on the worries and look at, give it a look, a thorough look about why it is bothering the mind. And when slowly, step by step, when you go look at it, see, I'm feeling so very relaxed when I'm saying those things, that I am feeling sleepy, you know, and it is so very relaxing. The worries are partly because of our perceptions, our past perceptions, and we are thinking, we are telling ourselves some kind of story. Okay, the worries may be very real, but it is not real because of the reasons that we are giving it to. It may be for other reasons why it is worrisome. And what are those other reasons we don't yet know? And whatever we are knowing, that is not true. So, do we bother about the reasons that we are giving, or the reasons that there is the possibility of having another set of reasons for it to be worrisome? What we don't know, right? So, why to again add another layer of worries when we are already have a certain set of worries, right? So, and let us have another set of worries also. Whatever we have, that worries. Suppose that is not true. For a second, let us think that that is not true. But another set of worries are. Why we haven't thought about that set of worries? Because this has been this set of worries that we have been having as predominant in our mind, and that the other set of worries, other reasons why it is worrisome, is secondary. Now I will give you an example. Very funny. So I was in a we four six people were in one group, right? And we were introduced for the first time with each other, some few 2 months back. And when we formed that group, we were not knowing each other at all, but the initial greetings and all, from that we got very close to one or two people, each of us. And because we were six people, we had to develop a kind of cordiality with all the people. right? So I have assumed that I had cordial relationship with at least three, and three more people. So that means four of us were in a very cordial relationship. So after that group's function was over, we all were free, and we were not communicating anymore regularly in that group. But individually we kept in touch. And then then one of my closest friend, obviously because he was very close to me, and I thought he was also mm, I was also very close to him. So we started exchanging similar kind of thought processes outside that group, and I found that he was worried from the beginning about something I said, and he never expressed that it was something which was bothering him, or which he thought was something I he didn't expect from me. I didn't have any idea what I said, and yeah, but whatever he said, all the time then when we were together, he didn't let me know or feel about it, and also I never thought. But when he told me, because we were exchanging, because we on that matter only we needed to extend our friendship about some matter, and he said he felt hurt at that time when I said, and whatever I had said to him was indeed something very a very strong word, which but I didn't think about it, right? But that was the reason. And now, what should I worry about? About my own reaction, or about his like say my image in his mind? Both of the things were not there within me for the last 2 months, and when we actually were starting again afresh, then those things have come, and those are things of the past. So what I did, I apologized to him, saying that it was indeed something of a very strong words from me, and that's it. So these things were gone. So all the time this lived in his mind. It could have lived in my mind also, but I think because I didn't have that mindset, I would have apologized the moment he would have expressed. And because I didn't remember, I also didn't apologize. The moment I started thinking, I apologized, right? So see, something, so many things we don't know, and unintentionally we have created something, and afterwards we have forgotten. Those are still crimes, little bit of crimes which we have done, but we don't carry any guilt about it. And there are at times the other things which we do intentionally and also carry the guilt about it, and also we kind of defiant that we did the right thing. All these things, there are two kinds of issue, but after some time one gets over all those things, right? So if the both the persons are not same. One person is actually free from the guilt, the other person is within the guilt. Whether he apologizes or not, if it is there in the mind, it is still there. And till I didn't apologize, I didn't have the guilt either. So when I experienced that guilt, immediately I apologized and I got free from the guilt also. So this is the difference. One needs to be free from the negative emotions, right? So I thought, whatever has been worrying me with this discussion, I could give myself an explanation that whatever was worrying me was also nothing worth it, and it doesn't matter if it still stays, because it has a life cycle also, It will take some time to get result from my mind, and that is perfectly okay for me. I didn't carry any guilt. I didn't do anything bad. So the next time I'll do better. That is the mindset I am having right now, mm, and these are the this is a learning which takes me a bit higher up in my vibration, and that is the whole purpose of having a performance optimization course, because the higher the vibration, the more the chance of getting your dreams realized. And so that is why I am trying to kind of improve my vibration little by little every day. That is the main purpose why this course is. Whether you get a recognition, immediate recognition or not, if you realize your dream, actually you are happy within, and also see the marvel of the world, the universe, and you become a better human being. Of course, you will be happier, irrespective of your dream realized or not. But if you can see your power, that which comes into being, that makes you a better human being, a more free soul, and a better contributor to the planet. And that is what I think. The other day I was saying, the if we are better human beings, we can do better for each other, right? And my one of my friend was saying she hadn't heard something similar to this, and if this is a new idea, then actually I'm very lucky that I'm bringing this to you, and this idea is flowing through me. Hope this reaches out to you, and we kind of prosper together. We vibrate in a higher energy frequency together,